So please don't think that I am going to show you the exact same video that Joe Seals showed you yesterday. I am just going to skip over some of the highlights of my trip to Plumpton College. And yes, that was me with 11 tickets there. In case you wondered who Joe was, or if he forgot his own name, he is wearing his name on his top. Roy packed me and Joe a twirl. Thanks, Roy. Joe were just getting to London and he just said, look at my hands. And I said, oh, that looks really sore. They said it's muck. It's a bit warm.
I've not seen anybody else in Swazipur or Ridgeline yet.
They've not discovered Ridgeline in London.
It's not fun.
It's for medicinal purposes.
London.
Hashtag farmers on tour.
Farmers on tour.
Watch Joe's TikTok, it's epic.
Edited by
Me, it's got music on it, it's proper boss. Aviation updates. I'm amazed by the bricks. Why are they so tiny? Number one. Why are they shiny? Number two. Are they like facing sideways? I don't get it. It's a conundrum.
We need you.
Bricklayers of England, we need you. Look, the walls round here are just, there's some nice tiles. I think I would have them in my kitchen. Like Joe Seals, I've got my name on me. So we are at Plumpton College and we have to be really careful what we video because there's a lot of students around everywhere, so that's why I'm facing us.
And they're all like hyping. We're fighting them off because they're so interested in us.
It's really interesting. Like when you see, they've just been on a farm tour over there, and I've just been upstairs in the classrooms. So we'll have had very different experiences.
Yeah, you can go on the farm tour.
Oh yeah, I'm going to go and have a look at the robots. But like, these kids, they're all doing business studies of some degree, and they don't know what they want to be.
No, the kids that we got weren't really interested in being farmers on the ground, but they were kind of keen on the technology side, which like a lot. They were fascinated. They got Lely astronaut robots.
So like where we're stood now, I'll show you when I can. I'll maybe overlay it over the top of this, and maybe just because it's easier. Right next to us, we've got a farm shop. Is it Offham? Offham
Farm Shop. It's just down the road.
There, right behind us here, and they literally make everything themselves. They're butchering here next to us. There's half a sheep next to me, I presume.
Did you see? Maybe you weren't here earlier. All the kids came in and the lamb was whole. And the kids were like, is that a dog? They thought it was a dog, then they thought it was a pig, and then a deer, and then we got to lamb in the end, which like deer, pig I can kind of see, but dog?
Dog maybe not. There wouldn't be a lot on a dog though, would there really?
No,
Let's be honest.
we
There wouldn't be a lot on a dog. There wouldn't be a lot on a dog. Oh, this is what I'm talking about. Yes, life.
Imagine if you drop the phone down and slap.
Yeah. Oh, girls, yes. This is literally all I wanted to see. We've done classroom-based things and we've been learning, and then I've come for a sneaky peek around the dairy.
This is on our end, you can see the tracks in the yard when you walk around the other way.
This is an amazing race system. So this is above the conventional parlour, and obviously you can see exactly what is going on down there. That is a mighty parlour, isn't it? Yeah. But then again, if you've got students on tap 24/7 to milk your cows for you, you're gonna need some space to swing around. And
I'm sure they said it was like
they milk. What did he say? 2 a.m. and 2 p.m.
2 p.m. I think.
So the kids can milk the cows.
Kids get milk.
That's amazing. Well, yeah, because how else are they going to learn? Oh, these are some happy calfies. Hello, sweet pea. Are you okay? I'm not going to touch anything. Although it is tempting to stroke the animals, I'm not going to. There's some really decent facilities here, and the kids are really lucky to be able to be around something like this. So they're all really friendly because they are used to seeing so many different people. So these are what me and Roy have got, which is super exciting. Every time I see one, I'm just like, oh. So you know the sump that I've showed you sat in the yard? This here is it.
Oh wow.
I'm just so excited that I can like show people something they didn't know about a dairy farm. That is a steam clean robot, so we've gone for that option. Woo-hoo. Think of your paws.
Oh mate.
Take your hat off.
Oh yeah, get it in my head.
This is a fair decent muck heap, so what they're doing is any effluent that runs off this muck, because obviously it's not covered, so the rainwater is going straight through it, and it's flowing down here into this gully. I don't know if you can see it. This here is cambered in and it goes straight down there and gets collected in there.
Use loads left milk powder as well, so they'll want it because 1,000.
Oh, sweet pea, oh, there's a little beauty. Oh, I don't know who's got one of these.
Possessions, and for security reasons, please keep them with you at all times when you're in the station.
Me and Joe like just can't seem to get through them things.
These things ain't working, man.
They ain't working, and I don't know why. Me and Joe are on the plane. On the plane. We're not. We're on a train on the way back from London, King's Cross, and we got on and we went through the first class carriage, which is there. And then I was like, it was proper snazzy. And I was like, oh yeah, I'll go back and show you how snazzy it was. I can't even get through the door. There is no button to get back through there. Like, we're so close to it so far.
We nearly made it.
We walked through it. So close, yet so far. So I am home. I'm in the car with Roy. I got home about maybe 9 last night. It was a long journey. I think it was worthwhile, and I'll be able to add more to the live stream next week that I'm doing with the HDB through going. But obviously, it's an absolute pain in the ass. It was the bottom of the country. It took, 10 o'clock till 7 o'clock to travel. It was just ridiculous. I spent more time traveling in the last 2 days than I've done anything else. Roy said that transport links in the north of England are appalling, but we're not going to start banging that drum. They are pretty dire, to be fair. Pretty dire when you hear other people talking about trains and stuff. Yeah, we don't have a right lot up here unless you're going to like Glasgow or Edinburgh. That's it. It seems to go Glasgow, Edinburgh, Preston, Manchester. That's it. So we're going to dose some cattle. So this is Animec. It's an injectable, and we give it basically fluke and worms. So we want to inject some of our own like continental bulls. We've never kept bulls as long. I should do this in front of them, then it's more interesting for you instead of staring at me in the car. We've never kept bulls as long, and it does make you wonder whether the testosterone kicks in and there's a lot of riving going on. Is that why they're going slightly backwards? They're not quite, they're just lacking, do you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm going to fluke and worm them, see how that goes. And we've also got a Pro Plus bucket from Scottman, and hopefully that'll give them a bit of a shine, so we'll leave that there. There's not many of them left. This is like the last, and I mean this with love, the dreg ends of what we had. The good things obviously get sold first when they're biggest, and then we go down the kind of grades. They're not the shapiest and they're not the biggest, but yeah, we'll do what we can. Weather is dire. This is rubbish. There should be some big puddles down here. Will the next Valtra have the wiper that goes all the way around? It doesn't stop here. Raining and people, my makeup's gonna wash off. So these are the animals that I want to be dosing. They're just slightly lacking, do you know what I mean? There's nothing particularly wrong with them. They're on the same diet as everybody else. I think we've just come in the tractor, not the pickup where I had the dosing stuff. but we'll come back later. And I think I'll bring some boluses as well and just see if they're maybe lacking in some minerals. I've got a lick bucket. I'll also give them that. So we're just going to cover all bases, really. Big job, and it's not like they're ailing really in any way. They're just not thriving. So change of clothes because it was that wet. Me and Nagway, we're just going to go and move some sheepers. That's actually a pretty deep. You can see how deep it is on that side and how full it is on that side. Just struggling to fit through the little hole. Now, come on, class. Must be blocked. Must be blocked. Is it blocked? But it has to be. No. Oh, when we had someone come and spread them up from Roy's dad's house. In fact, I'll show you from up here. It's a bit easier. They left. We ran out of muck. One stripe off the end of the field. My God, can you see the difference in grass growth? I just wanted to show you. Bah, she wet. Nelly. You can clearly see these guys up here are short on grass now. Now it looks worse because it's on a hill, and over the backside it's a lot better. But still, now this muck's washed in, the girls can come through. There is still grass on, it's just not quite as fresh as what down there is. Well, these lambs here, these are all the gimmers, these are the girls. And rather than castrate them, we segregated all the boys and the girls. Good girl.
There's always something missing. Someone has to make a run down to the store. There's always something in the oven. Someone's always on the phone.
You have to excuse me looking a bit windswept. I'm not slagging it off. I'm not, like, we've done it like this for years. But getting cattle to run through a puddle that's like, you know, welly deep in water, it's not as easy as it looks. Gotta walk past the guys and not get got. Come on, kiddies. We just catch him in the crush and then the other two will run up. When we TB tested, these two here were painful. So I'm hoping by catching him in the crush, these guys might run towards him because they were painful to get in. Lots of hooping and hollering when the vet was here and it was a bit painful. Go on, kids. Go on, kids. Go on, kitties. Hup, 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 hup. Come on, big lad. Go on, follow your friend. Come on, well done. Phew. I don't know what Roy's having a go. Bonus. Really, that's the one that we were bothered about, if I'm honest. Good lass.
Wait.
You on, girls? Yeah, no, come on. No, come on. Good lass. So when I wasn't here yesterday, Roy had delivered to the farm some smaller veins of slurry channel. So these are slightly shallower, not as deep as the others, with slats on top, and they are to go across to the vet pens. They go across to different areas of the shed so that obviously slurry can be channeled into it and then pulled out along the main channels into whatever, you know, slurry storage we decide to go with. Hopefully with a separator. That's one of the things that we're really wanting. We're wanting to separate the rough muck from the actual slurry and then be able to spread it at appropriate times of the year, store it differently, that kind of thing. I think it's going to really work. It was an interesting conversation yesterday with Joe. It was an interesting conversation with Joe and James yesterday about slurry storage and rough muck storage and the way that you utilise your sheds in order to best manage your waste. It was a really interesting conversation. I think it was probably on Joe's video. He did actually video us talking. So yeah, I think it was on Joe's video, which was an interesting conversation. So yeah, here is yesterday when I wasn't here, This is Roy unloading. I was probably sat on a train somewhere in the middle of London. Roy unloading story channels off the lorry, and he bless him, he was like videoing it for me, and he even got it landscape, which was really kind of cute. So I won't do an ollie and put amateur footage all over it. I really don't know why he does that. But yeah, here's Roy videoing channels being unloaded, or him unloading the channels. I've had a hat on. What is this? What is this? Okay, so let's talk about Fiona the sheep. So Fiona's face is done. So I've just parted with £5 something to Shearwell data for 2 tags for Fiona. One says Fiona on, and one says her actual number that she had on her real tag, which is really cool of them to send. And yeah, her fleece, hopefully her actual main fleece will be arriving pretty sharpish so that we can get it stuck on, and I'll take it down and plonk it on Cammie's front door. So the charities they're raising money for are is it SPCA, which is like the RSPCA but Scottish, and the RABI, but it is RSABI, so Royal Scottish Benevolent Institution. Is that right? I could be right, I could be wrong. Someone Scottish clear that up for me. Anyway, that's the charities that they're raising money for, and I just thought, like, it's cost me nothing apart from tags. But that's it. It's cost me nothing. So it's just time. So it's nice to be able to give time to somebody so they can raise a bit of money. But yeah, I hope you like it. I'll show you the finished product when I carry on. It didn't take me that long. So she was finished by Tuesday at, say, what, 5 o'clock at night? She was finished completely on the train. So whenever that was, what day did I start? Did I start on Monday or did I start on Sunday? I can't remember. I said it in my previous video. It is such a I think it was like 2 o'clock on Sunday. That's how long it's taken me to do. So I'll leave it there. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate all of you as per usual. I hope you enjoyed my very random trip away on a train with Joe and James, and also Farmer Tom. And yeah, go and follow their channels because they're all individually really different and really either educational or entertaining or both. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.